Another year, another Apple Watch. The Series 11 looks almost exactly identical to the Series 10. The story this year is less about a total redesign and it's more about meaningful, essential refinement under the hood. So for many people, this is going to be a great upgrade that really nails the core experience you would want to get with an Apple Watch. Let's dive into everything you need to know about the Series 11. The Series 11 does utilize the same S10 chip as the Series 10, which might sound like an issue to some people, but really the Series 10 chip was already incredibly fast and efficient for a smartwatch. So Apple hasn't chased a speed bump because they didn't need to. So instead they focused on optimization and power management. So for most users, the day-to-day experience on the Series 11 is going to be buttery smooth. It's got Siri directly on the device. Apps launch very fast. Swiping through the new watchOS 26 feels fluid, and there's more than enough power to drive the on-device AI features like the Workout Buddy. So this is a stable and efficient chip, which is going to allow the real advancements to be in the areas like connectivity and, most importantly, battery life. The first major upgrade with the Series 11 is the 5G cellular modem that you can get with the cellular model. So until now, the watches relied on 4G LTE, and the jump to 5G is going to use a better power efficient red cap technology, which gives you better battery life and faster performance. So if you need to download music or stream a podcast or just fetching data on the watch whenever you leave your phone at home, this is going to be a lot better. The 5G modem is also much more power efficient, which is going to contribute to the all-day battery life that Apple is now advertising on this. Another improvement with the Series 11 is the aluminum model now has better scratch-resistant glass with the new Ion X glass, which is going to be twice as resistant to scratches as the Series 10. And I did have the Series 10, and that one scratched very quickly for me. So I definitely think that the scratch resistance is going to be a great real-world upgrade for this. The main headline feature of the Series 11, though, is Apple has finally moved it to all-day battery life. So the Series 10 got 18 hours of battery life. Now you can get a full 24 hours of battery life, which is great because that means this is going to be awesome even if you want to wear it all day and do sleep tracking and then just recharge it for a couple minutes a day. It also has fast charging now. So with just 15 minutes on the charger, you can get up to 8 hours of use. So a quick top off while you're taking a shower or grabbing a cup of coffee in the morning is going to power you through your entire day. Also in low power mode, the Series 11 can now last for 38 hours. So it's going to be a great option if you need to stretch the battery a little bit longer if you forgot your charger. Another thing that I like about this is it has the always moving seconds hand display due to the power optimization with the always on display. And just like the Series 10, this one also has the wide viewing angle, which is very nice for making this feel more like a watch and less like a digital device. Apple has also really been pushing the upgraded health features, and this is a little bit misleading though because the Series 9 and the Series 10 support the new hypertension alerts and the high blood pressure alerts as well. So while they are advertising these improved health features, the truth is you can also get it in the Series 9 and the 10. So the Apple Watch Series 11 is not drastically different than the Series 9 or the Series 10, but the sum of the internal parts and all the subtle upgrades they've given have made this the most reliable, capable, and health-focused Apple Watch ever. So this brings us to a very important question. Should you upgrade to the Apple Watch Series 11? This answer is going to depend completely on the model you currently own. If you have a Series 10, honestly, sit this one out. You still got the modern thin design with the wide viewing angle on it. You've got the full suite of all the health monitoring features, and you're going to have all the great watchOS 26 features. Really, the only reason you get this is if you really wanted the 5G cellular connectivity or the slightly longer battery life, but I don't think that's worth spending the money on. If you have the Series 9, you're going to be in a similar boat because the Series 9 has a fast chip, modern sensors, and it has the Hypertension app and sleep score as well. So the Series 11 is not a meaningful jump for you. But if you're coming from a Series 8 or older, this is the time to buy it. If you got the Series 8, 7, 6, or anything older, you're going to feel a much larger difference because you're going to have the modern, thinner design, sleep apnea detection, the temperature sensing, and of course, all the new watchOS 26 features. So the Series 11 is really a great option if you're on older hardware, which provides a blend of durability, better efficiency, and all the great health features that Apple has to offer. If you want to save a little bit of money, you could also potentially opt for the SE3. That one's going to come very close to this, just missing a couple small features, and I've got a video where we directly compare this to the SE3 if you really want to try and decide between the two of these. But otherwise, I highly recommend the Series 11. It's a great incremental upgrade in the Apple Watch ecosystem. If you're interested in buying one of these, I do have links to buy in the description below. Let me know your favorite new Apple Watch feature in the comments below.